So, yay. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and show you what my Instagram looks like. And mind you, mine did not look like this, okay, a couple years ago. Courtney's didn't look like hers. Tish's didn't look like hers. Alyssa's didn't look like hers. So I don't want you guys to feel this comparison, but I do want you to understand that there's a system to why we post the way that we post and why we broadcast our business on social media, right? Because we're making money from social media. So we have to use it as our storefront, you guys, okay? And I'll make a ton of analogies on like what I'm trying to say. So first things first, I'm going to show you what you shouldn't do. So this is just a random Instagram that I found. So when you find something like this, like on your Instagram feed, I mean, she has likes, but you have to think about it this way. Like, does this catch your attention in any shape or form? It's going really slow. I hope my internet's not going to give out. But like this is not appealing. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So back in like when It Works first started, this is where all this stuff came from because it was new, right? So people were doing different things. They were trial and erroring, like how to, promote and broadcast the products and stuff. So this is just an example. So if you were to come find this page, would you even reach out or would you say anything to this person? Probably not, right? Because it's like very like spammy, addy. There's like a bunch of like green and black. I hate those. So if you think about it this way, you're not going to stop on that page. So when you're building your Instagram, when you're building your storefront, because guys, I'm going to say this 1,000 times, your business that you started from your social media is now your storefront. You didn't have to go buy a $10,000 loan to open up a store. This is your store. So you need to take care of it. What happens when you go to a corner store and there's trash out front, there's, bottles on the floor, there's plastic, there's trash? Are you appealed to even go in? No, you don't even want to go in. So I already showed you the bad part. So I want to make this interactive. I just don't want to like basically talk at you guys. So I want you guys to put your cameras on. I want to see your beautiful faces. I want to know that you guys are here. And I'm going to start calling people out, or you can unmute yourself. And I want you guys to tell me what you think should go into. So when you're looking at, let's say, this is my Instagram. So when I pull out my Instagram, what is the first thing that you guys see on my Instagram? I want someone to unmute and say something. What do you see when you first come on?
I see like a lifestyle, like it's your lifestyle.
Everything's uniform.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything's uniform.
Organized.
The first picture that I saw was the one in the middle with your red shirt that drew me in.
Yeah. So as I scroll, right, it's going to be super slow. But as I scroll, you guys see one thing about an It Works logo? Do you guys see one thing about me with a before and after?
No.
Nothing.
No,
but I guarantee you, as soon as I click a picture, which one is a good one?
Okay.
I click this one.
it literally looks like you're just living life, which is awesome.
I mean, I am. So then,
Yeah.
oh, it's super slow. It's not okay. So if I pull up this picture, it says my dogs, right? I got 2 pit bulls. You can see my coffee, right? So if you guys read my caption, this is talking about the business. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to understand. Your pictures are what catch people. Okay? They catch people's attention. They lure them in. They want to see what you're talking about just because of the picture that you put. So as soon as someone catches their eye, they're going to go straight to my caption. And I'm talking about personal development. I'm talking about how the business has helped me grow. I'm talking about, how if you want something, you got to make it happen, blah, 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 all this stuff. So these are life posts, okay? So this is literally, you talk about your life and you integrate like the business into it. Because guess what? Your life is just not, you're not just an It Works distributor. You're a mom, you're a sister, you're an aunt, you're a survivor, you're a warrior, you're whatever you are. That's who you are. You just, this is a job, this is a career that you're doing. However you take it, side hustle, whatever, full-time gig, whatever you want, right? So that's what it is. So people need to know who you are. Okay? If you walk up to a store and like I said, it's dirty, you don't want to go in, like, ugh, you're like, no, I don't even want to do it. You have to treat your Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, whatever you're doing, like that. You need to treat it like it's your storefront. You need to take good care of it. Okay. So another thing, if you guys notice it. So anytime, so this is how important, you don't have to do this, but I have highlights. So you see like Disney, Fur Tribe, Tech Life, South Carolina. I put like a bunch of places of where I'm from. And in those highlights, I always tag those specific places because that makes, and my thing is public, my Instagram is public. So people from all over the world can see it if I tag that location. So you're bringing new eyes constantly into your business, right? That's constantly what you need is new eyes. So then another thing that I want you guys to notice, I mean, can I go back to this one? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go back to the old one. So so in the bio, what's different from this bio compared to my bio? So the bio is like the little part above here, like you can, like, it says like my name and stuff. What's different from this bio and then my bio?
Pick me.
Yes, Dana?
That other bio says nothing about the person, where this tells you about you, like how you're a pipple mom, dialysis, like transplant recipient. Like it tells about who you are and things like about you that people could relate with.
Exactly. And that's one thing that you guys need to remember. People don't come to you to buy the products. They can get these products legitimately anywhere. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They can there's thousands of distributors. Do you know what I mean? People can get them online. People can literally go to the It Works site and order. You know why they sign up with you? Do you know why they want to be a loyal customer or distributor with you? Because of your story, because what you are putting on social media. Do you know that the majority of my people that have joined my team are pitbull moms? Do you know that a lot of them have had like dialysis or some type of ailment or have gone, no family that's gone through dialysis or gone through transplant? Because that's who I am. That's my story. And even before I started this business and I had the success that I had with this business, this was still my story. I was still a pitbull mom. I still loved Netflix, popcorn, and Oreos. I still loved traveling. I was still a dialysis warrior and a transplant patient. Like I was all those things before the business. But now I can use those things to empower others and to connect with other people. So no matter where your story is, no matter if you haven't made $1 in this business, it does not matter. Your story does. So you need to tell it. And however much you want to tell of your story, you can. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to like pour your heart out because you need to be comfortable with talking about what you've been through and stuff. But that is what's going to set you apart. And you guys don't even know how many times I get messages from people that are like, oh my gosh, like I'm so inspired by how positive you are and how like you've been through so much. Like those messages mean so much to me. And then those people know me and they feel comfortable with me. So people will buy and join people that they like, know, and trust, right? That's important, guys. That is important. So let me go back to, let me see if I can find another one. So this is another one. So don't make separate Instagram accounts. This is not what this business is for. This is a lifestyle business. So the fact that it's a lifestyle business means that you have to put it in your life. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of it. So don't do that. Like you just have to, let me see what this one is. So this is like legit a person, so you can see her face. But like, where is like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what she actually looks like. Or if it's a girl. I don't even know if it's a girl or a dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is why this is so important to broadcast your business appropriately. And the thing is you can even, like, I'll show you, like, Quartz is the same thing. She has her bio. Her bio has the stuff that she likes. Like, do not put "it works" rep in your bio. Why would you put that? Do you put, like, I'm a cashier at Market Basket or I'm a cashier at Kroger? No, you don't do that. This isn't for, it's a lifestyle, and leave it for a lifestyle, right? That's what it is. And Courtney's is the same way. Like, she has her highlights that she does. She has a flow, okay? And that's another thing. Picture quality is a must, you guys. I know. Oh, you're almost back up at 5,000, Court. You're fine. Picture quality is a must. If you post grainy, dark, unable to actually figure out what the picture is, don't post it. I'm just going to be honest. The whole point is to catch people's attention and bring them in. You know what I mean? You don't want, what, can you share which Lightroom app you have? So my presets, I have specific presets that I use. That's why my Instagram has a certain aesthetic to it. You don't have to do that, okay? It's just something that I personally like to do, and I like having my Instagram have a certain look to it, and I like to have all the same presets. So presets are basically filters, and I use the same exact filter for every single one of my pictures. So that way it is all uniform and it's not like all over the place. So what? Story feature? Oh, yeah, I have to do stories. So someone, I don't know, Cindy, I'm getting messages from all over the place. I have, like, my iPad, I have my laptop, and then I have my phone. I'm like, there's so
No, we were talking about your background. We said podcast. Yes, Sabrina.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so if you guys don't do this, go ahead and make yourself a dream board. So this is my dream board, and I wake up to this and I look at this every single day, you guys. This is the stuff that I want. Every single day I look at this. This holds me accountable, because if you do not have what you want in front of you, you're not going to do it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You're just not going to do it. So this is what I have it everywhere. So I use Lightroom, and I have a training on this in the Dream Team page, but this is literally what my Lightroom is. And I have certain presets on it, and they all have the same exact preset. I use the same exact one. I download my pictures into here, and then I copy and paste. I have the training. So if you guys want to do presets, just let your upline know, and they can tag you in the training that I have on the Dream Team page, okay? And then another thing on Instagram, use your stories. Use your stories. If you're not using your stories, what are you doing? Use your stories. So this morning, I made a story.
It's okay.
Shh. Oh, shit, okay.
It always happens on the phone.
It always happens so loud.
Yeah.
So this morning, I have my coffee, obviously. I drink it every day. I made a story, and it wasn't that hard. And plus, I messed up. I forgot to hit record. So I already had made my coffee, so then I had to, like, pretend to make it again. So it was fine. But this is literally like, oh, it's so slow. But I literally just you can do it on Instagram. You can do, like, video. You can do, like, hands-free. Use stories to, like, promote the products. Like, I'm literally saying keto coffee Sundays, and people know that I drink keto coffee every single day. But a new person that maybe followed me that doesn't know what keto coffee is, they're going to message me and be like, what's keto coffee? And then always after I put a story of me using the product or somebody using the product, because if you don't have products, you can find people that actually use the products and use their video and say, oh my gosh, my girl Sabrina loves her keto coffee. You guys, just because you don't have products doesn't mean you can't do it. You should do it. And then immediately after I do that, I post these story slides that are pre-made. These are pre-made. I post these story slides after the product. So if I post about the coffee, these story slides go right after the coffee. And then I break it up. So, it's so slow. So slow. And then there's my dog. There's my puppy. There's my food. That's what I'm eating. So like you have to break it up. You have to like, that's the whole point of connecting with people, right? That's legitimately the whole point, is to connect with people. So don't be afraid to be you. Like, who cares if your hair is messy and it's in a bun and you have no makeup on? Who cares? I don't care. Nobody cares. And if people do care to the point where they say something, you block them, because that's a bunch of bullshit. Because nobody has the right to say anything to you, right? Exactly. So let me think of what else. What else? If you guys are having trouble with pictures, I'm going to tell you guys right now, none of these recent pictures are from the last 4, 5, 2 weeks maybe. So this picture of me in the dress, that's when I was in Florida. The picture down here of me eating a cannoli, that's when I was in Seattle. So none of these pictures, you can't be like, oh, I didn't take any pictures today. I didn't, you know what I mean? Set up a day, like a Sunday, or a day that like you have, you know, time and you want to set aside like an hour, put some makeup on if you want, you don't have to. Do whatever you do to feel beautiful. Whether that's put your hair up in a bun or straighten it or do whatever you want to make yourself feel the way that you want to feel beautiful, and go take pictures. I have a ring light on my computer, and it literally costs like, well, it's really bright, but this literally costs like $4 on Amazon, and it just lightens up the picture, and so the picture's nice and bright. Oh yeah, Court has one too. You don't need it, but if you don't have like good lighting outside, like I used to take pictures outside. I love taking pictures outside. But if it's not like good weather or anything like that, then just find a good place in the house where it's going to be nice and bright and very, very eye-catching, okay? You want to make sure that your pictures are always bright, crisp, clean. This one's actually funny. I took this picture in World's Market. So I was in the aisle and I was shopping for cookies, and I stopped in the aisle and I took a picture. There was like 4 people that stopped and stared at me. And then I looked at them and I was like, can you take a picture of me? And they're like, oh, sure. And I was like, thanks. Like, if you make it awkward, it's going to be awkward. But like, I don't care. This was literally in the lamp section at World's Market, y'all. I propped up my phone and I took a selfie. I put the timer on and I took a selfie. I put the 3-second timer on. So you just have to have fun with it. Like, don't be like, oh, like I don't have makeup on. Like, people want to see you in your natural habitat. Like, people want to see you with your hair up, and like, they don't want to see like a dolled up princess every day, unless you're a dolled up princess every day. Then that's who you are. You just have to be yourself, okay? And another thing, did you guys notice anything else that's not on my Instagram? So when you look at my pictures, you only see pictures, right? Like, there's only pictures, right? Yeah, Dana, there's no words. I will never post word posts. Maybe like if it's a really good quote and it fits my aesthetic, I'll post it. But word posts tend to take away from your caption, because people are going to read the word post on it, and then they're not going to actually read your caption because they already went and read the post itself. Do you know what I mean? So like, if you put a quote up, yeah, that's a nice quote, but then if you spent 20 minutes writing a life post, they're probably not going to read it because they already read your quote. So they're probably not going to read it. So that's another thing. So just keep it fun, keep it aesthetic. Like, always remember to have fun, guys. Like, this business is fun. So have fun. Oh, this is a good one. Ready? This one was when I was in South Carolina. When was this one? No, not that one. This one? But yeah, just make it like aesthetically pleasing, y'all. Like, and if you guys are having problems with like Instagram, and like, I mean, my Instagram did not look like this 3 years ago. I'm gonna tell you that much. Definitely did not. It was very ugly, and I had to clean it up. And then make sure when you're following, make sure that your following is always lower than your followers. I mean, no. Yes. Make sure your following is always lower than your followers. Okay. Because if you're following 9,000 people, but only 2,000 are following you, it just looks like it's like a spammy account. Do you know what I mean? Like you're following, but there's actually no meat or like content on your page. So people notice that. Okay. People in the Instagram community and like in the like business, like they notice that. Okay. So always make sure. So if you're going to go follow like 500 people, right? If you're going to go follow 500, make sure that the next day you go back and you start like unfollowing people that aren't following you. And there's different apps that you can use. You can also like do it manually, I guess. Courtney has a system where she'll go on follow. She'll go to her following and then she'll do sort by default, and you can do date followed was the latest. So it's going to tell you who you followed most recently. And when it changes, it will, not latest. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. My phone's tweaking. Oh, it's frozen. Boop. There we go.
Yeah,
So you can actually,
yeah,
latest. It just wasn't loading, so it looked wrong. I was like, what's happening? So it's latest. So it's going to tell you who you just followed. Okay. And what you can do is you can go to each of these people's pages and you can go like 5, 6 of their photos and then message them for a host to post or message them the collab message. Instagram is less rules. Like you can have more fun on Instagram. People are nicer on Instagram. There's a lot of Karens on Facebook, and I apologize if your name is Karen. You know, I'm just trying to make it funny. Susan's, whatever. They're like kind of like, Facebook is for Facebook, blah, 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 whatever. Hashtags. Oh, yes. I use hashtags only because I am public. So if you are a public Instagram, I highly recommend to use hashtags. And the only reason I recommend that is because this picture of Coco in the cute bandana, I put a bunch of hashtags and this chick got 735 likes on it because she's adorable. Okay. So,
but don't use hashtags if you're a private account.
Right. Do not. It'll kill your algorithm on Instagram because hashtags are meant for people to literally, so what hashtags did I use for this one? So my hashtags were hashtag pitbulls of Instagram, dogs of Instagram, don't bully my breed. So the whole point of hashtags is if somebody goes and hashtag don't bully my breed, this picture will be there because this hashtag is on this picture. I'm guaranteeing that's why she got so many likes. So if you're a private account, hashtags will not do anything besides hurt your Instagram because you're going to try to reach out to people that can't find you. Okay. So one thing, if you guys think about it, so if you go to the little search, little magnifying glass, as you can tell, I love orcas too, because that's all that comes up on my freaking feed is orcas. If you search hashtag, like tags, see how it automatically comes up? Hashtag dogs of Instagram, 183 million posts. So you can literally go down. This one's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You can go like a bunch of these and then follow people. So it's like a double whammy. And always remember when you're doing hashtags, I always keep it at least like 20 hashtags. 20 is like a good number for me. I notice if I do more, it's not so good. And I know if I do less, it doesn't get that much interaction either. So I usually stick to around 20 hashtags. And then if you need help figuring out what hashtags to use, just tell me, like, if I'm posting a picture of my pitbull, obviously I'm going to hashtag everything pitbull. Do you know what I mean? Or everything dog or everything. So you guys can see right here, Staffygram, Pitbulls of IG, Pitbull Advocate, American Staffire, Pitbull Official, Dogs, Adopt Don't Shop, Pitties, Bully Breed. Like I'm just going to think of anything Pitbull related. Do you know what I mean? So hashtags are awesome. Only work if you're in a public account.
And if you have like 1,000 or less followers, honestly, I would keep your account private because you want people to start following you back. So you don't want them to be seeing like your post talking about working from your phone, because then that's why they think you're probably going to be following them, or your stories about the product. So keep your account private while you have like less followers. Start until you get your following going up. Just remember when I'm checking for Mark. Remember when, oh, he's live. I'm going to share my screen. Remember, let me stop the recording real quick. Oh, I was going to say, remember when you do have that you guys are, I'm frozen. I'm back. You do remember when you are on private that you have to accept your followers. Like you have to accept them. So you'll get a notification on the Instagram app to accept them. Some people didn't know that or don't know that. So go check your notifications to see. And let me end this recording.